Thank you. This is a poem called Copycat. It's the only one of my poems that I know. There are probably poems that I don't know of that have been used for masturbatory purposes. I don't think a poet should know the private life of his poem, which leaves his head. And what folks do in the privacy of their own homes, which are homes, strictly their business. I was talking to my friend Alison, and she said, and I hadn't known Alison for 15 years, and she said, it used to be so much fun when you used to write poetry. And she said that she always envied the woman in the poem, she was jealous of the woman in the poem, she used to masturbate to the poem, she even got a cat, and then she tried it out with her husband-to-be. So, I shouldn't be. It's called Copycat. The sun in the morning creeps stealthily over the blanket before sitting on my face. I don't wait. The cat in the morning crawls playfully over the blanket before sitting on my face. I wait. Oh, Tibbs, man, that's terrible. Copying the cat, copying the sun. You, in the morning, crawl lasciviously over the blankets before... You're getting ahead of me now, Sarah. You're right, you're getting ahead of me. Before sitting on my face, I can only smile, surrender to my face. This is a delightful little ditty called Autopsy, but I have to get kind of troublemaker. Stop there, so don't worry. It's called Autopsy. You made the opening incision with almost clinical precision. Took the heart out, found it wanting. Took the top off the head, removed the mind. What exactly was it you expected to find? I looked at you with sad eyes and said, it wouldn't have hurt half as much if you'd only waited till I was dead. This is called Pink High Heel Shoes. I remember drinking pink champagne from your pink high heel shoes. I remember making love with you wearing only your pink high heel shoes. I remember how your pink high heel shoes became candle holders, ashtrays, where you stashed your hash, deadly weapons in a row. And you asked me if I remember your pink high heel shoes. Do I? I do. This is called In the Best Old-Fashioned Way. And so it got to sex. And we both knew what was to happen next. I tremblingly peeling off a pair of panties, only to be met by yet another pair of panties, creating a strange sort of weird déjà vu. You told me you were cold, and so you were too. Oh, my poor shivering dear, I so pitied you your plight that I manfully set about warming you up in the best old-fashioned way. This is called Preserve. Tongue stained with blackberries, we collect kisses, falling into ditches, being stung by nettles. Your dress snags on the briar, you cry in mock horror. I took my way through the tangle of thorns as if I were your prince, charming me, you undo your buttons as you step out of your dress, as if you were stepping out of yourself. Your dress hangs like a chrysalis. You let down your golden hair and we make love then and there, a tractor and some cows go by. We laugh and try to hide. The sun beats down on my bum, we giggle and come, return to the big old dirty town and turn our blackberry picking days into luscious winter jam. we made you the Broke the Mould. I sit and gaze, amazed, as you create the rubber mould of your vulva. You ask me what I think. I blink and grin. It's something else, but what's it for? It's for you, because I love all the things that you do to it. I smile, well, all right. For years, your masterpiece held pride of place above our mantelpiece, created heated debate over how much was too much, or how far was too far, or it always made me smile. People were always affronted, but you, being you as was your wont, put on a brave front, proudly declaring, I am not ashamed of my front. Years later, we broke up, and it ended up in an attic, neatly packed and wrapped, neatly packaged and covered in dried wild flowers. I wrote to you and asked if you wanted your vulva back. You wrote back and said, oh yes please, in big bold capital letters. And so, like a Rosetta Stone, it was returned to its original owner with a little note attached that simply said, thank you for the gift of this and for loaning it to me for all these years. It was greatly loved and greatly missed, and sealed with love and a single kiss.